Welcome again to our video tutorial series on using the Defer Panic unikernel infrastructure. You know, one of the things that I get questioned on quite a lot is the question of why did you guys have to go out and build your own infrastructure? Why not use Google Cloud? Why not use Amazon? And my answer to them is we tried and we really wanted to, because building your own infrastructure is completely insane. Luckily for you all, I'm a little bit insane. So anyways, back to the why. There's so many different things that modern cloud infrastructure such as AWS and GCE do that fits well with monolithic operating systems, but not unikernels. And one of the easiest things to point out, besides things like network and security and deploying, are things like volumes. Just how do I even compile down a volume? Well, on Amazon, the default volumes for your root volume are 1 gig. And if we go to Google Cloud, you know, they start you off with 10 gig. So let's try to go down to, disk size must be an integer, so we can't do 200. What about 1 gig? Can we do 1 gig? Disk size cannot be smaller than the size of chosen disk image. So by default, they're already saying that your image has to be the size of the disk image. And in this case, it's 10 gigs. Now you can go through the API and provision a 1 gig, but once again, that does not fit in unikernel land. And the reason why is every single time that you want to deploy new software in unikernel land, you have to recompile the system. You're not deploying the software on top of an operating system or the software inside of a container. You're deploying a completely new disk image. And that's kind of the big elephant in the room. Just to show you what that looks like is if we look at these two instances. One's a PHP instance and one's a Go instance. The Go instance is using 23 megabytes of space. That's how big the binary is. And then it's using 32 megs of RAM right now. If we kind of look at the volumes that are attached to some of these, and I took one of these instances down so you're not seeing the perfect thing. But this 172, that's our Go instance. You know, the stubbed out Etsy file system is 732K. You know, our data ISO for this other instance, there was only a couple PHP files on it, so it was 458K. We're not even talking megabytes, guys. Let's look at some other stuff. So we mentioned that the stub Etsy. Let's go ahead and just download it, right? Because we've gone ahead and allowed users to upload and download their own volumes and upload and download their own images. I click download, bam, it's done. It's done, right? Because it's not even a megabyte. You know, there's some images that are bigger than 730K right now. You know, graphical images like on this website. This freaking website's bigger than this volume. Is that crazy talk or what? Now let's look at the image itself, and we'll go down here. And once again, you know, we can go ahead and download the binary 172. So if we look down here, it says 22.8 megabytes. Okay, so that's the actual image that if we were trying to host this on Google Cloud or Amazon, that's how big it is. Now, if I deploy 20 times a day, which I do, by the way, how am I supposed to upload 20 gigs all day, every day? And that's just me. That's not the other people on my team. This is why Google Cloud and Amazon just are not great fits for unikernels today. Maybe in the future they will be. In fact, I totally suspect they will be. But they aren't today. Anyways, that's just a quick little recap of why current day public cloud doesn't work for unikernels.